Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video, and today we're playing some Thor solo, going back to one of the classic soloing picks, one that's really been banned quite a bit this patch, as well as kind of the last few
Minions
patches,
have
so I haven't gotten
spawned.
as many games on him, but he's still a very good pick. Actually struggles a little bit in this lane conceptually into Mordred, so hopefully we'll be able to, excuse me, showcase how to play that. And yeah, I think it'll go pretty good. The big thing with this matchup is pretty simple, actually. You win auto attack trades, but you lose outright ability trades really post 5. So in your pre-5 levels, you really just want to make sure you're getting a lot of autos on him, hit the 3, auto into the 3, etc. And if you do that, you're going to have a lot of success. Because as you can see, man, we freaking hit hard. Now, he does too, but we were able to get an auto in that, and he didn't. I even started it a little bit bad, and it just didn't matter. Now I have my ability up first. He's going to dash away, which is a little bit good by him, but still takes a little bit of damage for it. Did I miss that minion? I might have. Okay, if I missed that minion, it's not great, but I did tag him quite a bit. He has Shell Eye of Sunder, which is a little bit better for him for sure, but still generally okay. No, I didn't miss a minion. Okay, that's good. Ooh, first game on, we're a little rough, but that's okay. I don't want to give him a free one to hit on me, but I do want to obviously clear the wave. So I'm going to kind of play a game of chicken here, try to bait him to use abilities. He's not quite going to, so we'll just play another wave. Okay, got some autos off there. Again, remember, we do like the auto trades. He was able to get an ability off on me, and he's kind of doing a great job dashing right now. I feel like I'm just kind of reacting a bit slow. We do hit 3 first here, so it is okay-ish. Listen, he's honestly playing it pretty well. Like, yeah, he's low, and he's in a bit of a sketchy spot, but he's done a really good job just dashing my autos, and I've honestly just been slow to react. If I can stun him during that, or just get like an auto attack while he's dashing through me, it's big trouble. Now we just go on him. He is super dead. Even if he shells there, we just get the double tap, and obviously we have our stun. But what's the big, thing that we're doing, even though like mechanically I messed it up a little bit? Well, we know the concept, right? Which is just that pre-5 especially, pre-ul, our autos are so strong, his aren't that good. And although this matchup is actually not a good matchup, we're just able to kind of fight him because we understand that. That's really it, right? Again, I don't think I played that well at all, but like it doesn't really matter because we played to the concepts. So if your concepts and stuff, if you're able to, and this is why I talk about, limiting your god pool, so you're actually able to like figure out these dynamics a bit on the characters. If you're able to identify like, hey, I just win auto trades even if I played a bit loose, that's going to be pretty good, So we're going into Runeforged here. There's a couple of different Thor builds you can go right now, some with Pendulum, some not. We can avoid the one there. This build will probably have it all, but I'm going to go a semi-hybrid build with a little bit more strength and damage than I normally go on this character. That doesn't mean that other builds are bad, that just means I'm building something a little bit more damage focused this game just because. Don't have to, but it's just the choice. You're going to notice something, they're layering on rocks super hard here. We should just leave. Try to peel him out. Okay. Still good, we should fight. Just hit this guy, hit this guy. Okay, our perk there was kind of like tunnel visioning really hard. Still should be okay though, honestly. Oh wow, that's so unlucky. Just did stun him. It's gonna work. I mean, that was quite unlucky. Yeah, the Herc just like kind of made a bit of a silly play there. Right there, you just hit the people, right? Like he's trying to steal so hard, he's just walking up, taking damage for nothing. We're able to get some kills, so it's not the worst, but yeah, a little bit silly. Definitely pretty disgusting to watch, actually, but it is what it is. We were able to get a couple of kills. I'll take that, I guess. We have Runeforge now. That should help our damage quite a bit. Again, you might be surprised as to us not having Pendulum. We can still go it. You actually can go both, and that's what we're going to do this game. Again, do you have to do that? No, absolutely not. There is still people here. This is beads. Actually, just going to take this. And hell yeah, well, we'll go back to Solin now with the red buff. Obviously, me rotating and not getting a kill there is like a little annoying, but we were still able to get an assist. We got a Beats Force, and we didn't really lose much, so it's not the end of the world. You do typically want your rotators, though, to get the kill. Same thing with junglers if they gank solo, right? You want the jungle to get that, usually. Okay, we're going to just kind of control the neutrals of this lane now. I think you'll find a lot of matchups that even if it's like kind of bad, obviously if you're ahead, number one, it's not going to be bad, but a little bit more prevalently, if you're able to get some rocks, even if you're like if we're able to get these next rocks, this lane should probably just feel good even if we didn't have any type of lead, because that strength advantage is your lead, you know, even if like gold and XP wise you don't have one. So you can find that in solo lane if you can abridge your matchups by getting the first rotation of rocks, the second rotation of rocks, and most importantly, like denying the other team that. You know, now all of a sudden we just have a 6 strength advantage, and that's really not going to go away. If we can get another pairing of that, it really like does add up and stack up. And again, it's super important to not underestimate just how impactful these rocks can be, because they can oftentimes flip matchups. Even ones that like seem dead even are actually like losing, just because it's like, you know, you have extra stats, right? That kind of does go a long way. Now look, we are ahead. I want to be clear, you could fight, and I probably will when I have opportunities to. But if I don't kill him, it's all good. You know, we've done our job, so to speak, which is build a lead. And at this point, if I find a kill, like, great. But if I don't, you know, he's got Yogi's Rush. He's actually quite tanky. See, what we did there is what we were supposed to be doing literally all lane. I just was messing it up, so... Hey, at least we figured it out. We got a shell for our Sunder, that's fine. He's actually in a pretty tricky spot here. So let's see what he does. He's gonna die, I think. Yeah. And not a good spot to be in. You just gotta kind of leave, which sucks, right? Like that's the tricky part when you get into one of those choke points. If you don't stay, or excuse me, you don't leave, you're just gonna die. But you have to leave, and it feels terrible. Ult this here. That's his beads. Honestly, I didn't have to ult, like I was out, but maybe I can try to kill him. I wouldn't recommend this play. We'll give it a go. It didn't work. That's alright. We're just coming to. I'm dead. Boo. Dude, I think he fasted. Fuck, man. Yeah, I mean, look, we did say it was terrible, so that's okay. Gotta make these games interesting, boys. Come on. He got the kill on us, the Mordred did, right? No, Susano did, I think. Didn't he have a kill already? Maybe not. I don't remember. I think he had a kill already, so I think Susano did get it. Yeah, it's obviously, like, not great. We forced the guy's beads, we can just leave with that. Being realistic, that's the correct way to make it. I don't even need to ult. What the hell are these guys doing? Slowed him. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I practically lose a tower there. That kind of actually sucks. And it shows, though, like, yeah, don't do that. If you can live a gank and just, like, get nothing out of it, that's actually awesome. So I got a bit greedy. I didn't think about the Mordred, like, having fast and just being able to get there so quick, though. Because I thought I'd just be fine. But, yeah, obviously I wasn't. Okay, well, we won Totem, which is pretty dope. This guy shouldn't have... actually, he does have Shell. But I have Sunders, so... I don't... Oh, wow. Bruh. It's a Shell down. TP the TP, or the dash thingy, whatever. We have our 3. He is super dead. Great. Yeah, again, like, would I recommend to fight in? Not necessarily, but, like, we have the rocks, so we kind of just can. It's pretty awesome, right? Like, I've completely piss-inted, and it just, like, doesn't matter that much. Like, these stats that just transfer are so powerful. And then again, we're pivoting towards like a pseudo extra strength build. Usually I recommend on most, if not all, solo laners to go like just one strength item, so like a Pendulum Rush or Runeforged or something along those lines, Shield Splitter maybe. But this game we're gonna go like a lot more. And does that mean you should do that on every god? Definitely not. Does that mean you should even do it on Thor? Not necessarily, I just think it's a choice, but we're going to go like Pendulum, Brawlers now. We're going to probably go after Brawlers, like Pridwin maybe for some more cooldown, and we'll see how it feels. You know, I'm kind of doing something a little bit out there, but I think it'll be fine. Like, it's just good damage, and you know, with the amount of poke this character has, even if it's some semi-reduced scaling on the one, having extra strength is just gonna like feel pretty damn great, I think. Stun him, get the double tap here. Didn't quite hit it, but we forced him out, so we did our job. We'll go to rocks again. Now, I would recommend in general, and this is very similar to Jormungandr, holding your ult is usually a really good idea. Now, if you get ganked, you want to be quick on it, right? And, like, not sit there and deliberate forever. 3, auto 2, auto 1. He is cooked. Awesome. That's speeds down. Alright. Well, I wanted to see if Mordred walked up. If he did, we'd kick combo him, but he was out of range. A big thing, though, is you really want to hold your ult in general. Now, you could argue me ulting right there is not really the best idea, but having that opportunity and that tool to get out if needed is really nice. Now, when I get a kill like that, obviously my ult's still down, but I have a period of time where I'm like pretty safe realistically, so I can kind of not use it, or excuse me, not have it up and be pretty fine because I like won't be actively needing it. But generally speaking, having it up and just sort of using it as like a gank deterrence and stuff is actually generally really effective, I would say. If I'm proxying or I'm playing up solo side and I'm not like just like hard melee trading and losing 80% of my health bar, if there's a gank kind of coming and I either know about it from a ward or I call or I just see them, I'll probably be able to just kind of get out, and that's actually just going to dissuade a lot of aggression in the first place. Or like right now, because I did ult, I am technically a little bit gankable, right? Or, you know, again, if I didn't, I wouldn't be. Now that time is like fading quick, and we see Susano mid, we're totally okay, but it's something that, especially if you're building non-pendulum builds, right, with no cooldown, to start the game, you're going like a rune forged into,
Let's fight
you know,
this.
some type of magical defense item that's not cooldown. Like it is, you know, something to be mindful of. I'm gonna walk over to this. This should be okay. I'm ulting right now to start. Look at the people coming in. Stun him. There we go. Probably just do this. He sets here, but we want to pull her into us, not the other way around. You start chasing him, like, what's going to happen? Literally nothing, right? Don't want that. Sunder this to help on DPS. I'm going to peel off to go help him, and they can finish. He's kind of owning. Doesn't kill him, that's okay. I think we go on this guy.
Your team has destroyed the gold viewer.
Just kind of holding the wall to make sure we get a good stun. If I miss that, it's like potentially kill dropping, so I'd rather just hold it, get a spot where, you know, he's not dashing, and make sure I hit it. Obviously, if I hit it early and it hits, it's good, but if I brick, that'd be pretty sad, so yeah. We're going into Shield Splitter here. This is going to be another hybrid-y strength prod item. Again, is this pivot that we're doing like a little extreme? Yeah, it is. Like, I want to be clear. You typically, and if you go on Smite Source, you can look at my Thor build there. You typically will see Runeforge or Pendulum, maybe the two of those, and that's it. But we are really, you know, pivoting towards having a good amount of strength just because it's, like, doable and it's viable. And, you know, stuff works on the character, especially when you're ahead, getting rocks and stuff. I'm going to ult mid here. But you don't have to do all this. This is, like, a little extra is the point. Oh, we are owning. Guy went this way, right? Yeah. Did we reach him? He went this way, right? I don't know where he went. He did. No, I don't think I get him. Mordred's gonna come over kind of soon. Oh, actually, he's just gonna leave me. This guy's dead, I think. Do you have a root? Nice. I mean, we hit really freaking hard, don't we? That is pretty convenient, I won't lie. Alright, he did this camp. Yeah, I mean, he just like doesn't want to fight. You know, the thing is, obviously, when you build some more damage, your character is technically just like, you know, more snowbally if you're ahead, right? Now, would I build this from behind? No, definitely not. But I also wouldn't be behind, so that's kind of the point. I do think that like there is more value because some people say, like, I do get this asked, and I want to verify it. Some people ask, hey, you know, should I build damage all the time when I'm ahead? Let's say I'm playing Mulan, or let's say I'm playing Osiris. And the answer is like not really, because certain gods don't really have the scaling to make them work that well. With a more damagey build, like you very rarely see a full damage Mulan jungle kind of terrorizing, or like you absolutely see an aspect Thor full damage terrorizing. So that's kind of like generally a pretty good guideline for like what works and what doesn't. But like the key difference is that Thor you can play as like a semi-poke character, so building damage actually makes a lot of sense, and is like part of his versatility. And that's part of like what's so awesome about this god. I think you just have like so many different builds and kind of ways to approach the god. I'm not really playing to poke, I'm just kind of full in, committing because I can, but if I have to or if I had to, I would do more poke related like kind of play. I think they're just out. Our guy got soloed on left. I'm kind of in a weird spot. I probably should just back to cover, but is what it is. We can try to just do this. This again gives 5% strength in permanently for every god in their team. So we have 203 strength right now. That's going to go up, obviously. And yeah, this buff is very strong, especially if you have, you know, stats that are going to benefit. So we just got 19 off of that, which is the gold equivalent of like 700-ish, maybe 800-ish. So, you know, you don't see that at the top on the gold charts. We're up 4K as a team, but like effective gold, we're up a decent bit more realistically. So it's very, very strong.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You're seeing our strength go down a little bit. That's because of brawlers like shifting, because we're in combat with that. But so maybe it's not quite 19. It's probably like more like 16. We'll see. But yeah, it's still good. Ooh. That's a rough one. It was worth a try, right? If we hit it, would have been cool. Probably gonna get ganked now. No, he's mid. I could try to just like shove, play it. No, he's not gonna let me. That's fine. All right, well back here. Now I know chest camp and stuff is up, but I really do just want to like, not necessarily rotate, but well yeah, rotate. But I want to see if I can like push mid a little bit here, something like that. I don't like being so extended on right, especially with no ult. I'm going Pridwin here. I think last item we'll go like Spectral. There's no second active in this specific build. Is that a bad thing? Yeah, I mean, maybe. I could have probably found a way to get one instead, but this is like a fine build again, I think, so it's alright. Did I cancel his pull? Or is he just out of range? Nice. Chub. So he said ult down, we can push mid. Remember, left wave is shoving for us already a little. Anher's gonna clear that out, but like we can easily get a tier 2 here. So that should probably be our goal. I actually don't mind continuing to go, and the reason is like they're splitting the map right now, and we know that because they're not here, obviously. So if they're gonna be lazy on that, right, to just farm, we should just like punish. So that's just them overextending a little bit. I think doing gold is good. Now, obviously, like we could go to Pyromancer instead, but the advantage of getting gold is very simple. That second gold fury buff is a big deal. It's making your minions and whatnot better. It's also obviously setting up to get a third gold semi soon. And yeah, it's a lot of golds. The counterplay for red team here is to go to fire. So I'm actually going to back right now preemptively to make sure I can match. If they try to like bomb rush it, which they should, but I don't think they will because it's ranked, and usually people aren't that coordinated, even in like better games. For reference, this is probably like an Obsidian-ish game, and Axiom, who's their highest players in Deity, or I think it's probably reflected the same. Now, they could also play for a pick on me. So remember, like, we identified what the counterplay option is. We ward, we play pretty defensively. We gotta, like, watch these bushes and just be ready to bounce. but they didn't look for a play. So again, like I said, like I wouldn't expect most players to look for that. If you're looking at like high level end play, you'll see that, but in mostly Obsidian games, you probably won't. So it's good to have the right thing in mind, where it's just like a team says, hey, we're behind, we're down 6K. We're probably going to be down, 8K if we let the game naturally play out, and then it's pretty unsurmountable. Let's just say F it and point flip the game on a play. That's like genuinely the right decision to make. Because if you can have a 50-50 shot of a play working that can maybe win you the game when you're probably going to lose, you should take those chances, I think. But yeah, all's going well, dude. We're clearing it out. We're about to be 20, so we get our starter upgrade as well. Again, I want to make sure I'm holding my ult here. If I get ganked, I do need to leave. But they're now group pushing mid for this tier 1, because we split a little bit. That doesn't really matter. And I think I'm just going to like PvE it up a little bit longer, because I'm so close to 20. Speed's down. Again, they're getting pretty antsy trying to force something. And hey, that's his blink down. So yeah, you want to upgrade to blink. That's fine. I mean, yeah, we got an active. We got 2, I guess, right? Cool. Now we're gonna back. Our team is pulling fire, and normally, like, I would contest / stay around, but it's 1 on left minimum. I think gives me a little bit more confidence. I'm still walking over, obviously, but we forced Susano out as well. This Herc is playing a bit of a long zone now. I think he's compensating because I'm not there. But yeah, he's too far up. You can let them walk in a little closer. He's just gonna die. So it's okay to play it closer to pit, and kind of just like let them sort of. He actually lives, which is awesome. But it's okay to play that a little closer to home. Because if they get semi-close, it's not a big deal, right? It's only if they get on top of the
That was all 3
objective.
of their ults.
Yeah, we can just push right, and this should be pretty easy. Now, again, I have to be careful because I have no ult. I am, like, technically pickable. Susano not having beads or blink, though, makes this, like, a lot more comfy, to be honest. And we're going to play the split where, while our team pushes right, we win every 1v1. So whoever matches us is in trouble. We could also just, like, go right now, but this feels good. They're probably going to play a pick on us. I'll try to get poke here for free. I missed. Damn it. Heartbreaking. Our 3's knock-up immune, so if they try to go for us, I don't care. Okay, they're gonna like overcompensate and just hard shove right here. It's pretty normal. Beats down on that guy. Did get a pick. Gonna ult behind, and they're not gonna walk into it. Damn it! I don't think it's gonna matter too much. There we go. We'll go on the split guy. And I think it's just an easy win, boys. Love to see it. Well, our only death this game was us, loudly saying it was bad and still doing it. Oh, we're gonna die again. Oh, unlucky. Deserved. Our only 2 deaths this game was being very greedy and silly. So, yeah, mechanically, I mean, did we make some mistakes? For sure, but if you're playing to farm and you play it, like, with, I think, the knowledge, and if you don't have the knowledge, you just, like, get the reps in, this character will kind of click pretty well, as will really any characters. So, fun stuff, dude. I mean, it's always a pleasure to play this guy. I don't get to play him nearly as much because he's banned most games nowadays, but 31k, 700 gold per minute, and a pretty damn good win. So thank you guys for watching. As always, I do appreciate it, and I will see all of you in the next one. Peace.